What is going on, everybody? How we doing today? This is another episode of Sam McIntyre's Move the Chains podcast. I just wanted to hop on here today. Hopefully everybody's doing well on this long, beautiful weekend. Shout out to all the people that have been in the services. I really appreciate it. So I found out that Jared Goff got his money. And my take is I wasn't surprised that he got it. I would have paid Jared Goff, not in that $50 million range, but I would have paid him. I've watched Jared Goff closely. Going back to his days at Cal when they had him on the Gruden QB camp, I kind of took notice. I've always been a fan of his. He's kind of calm, cool demeanor. Not really a big, brand guy like Cam Newton or anybody like that. Is he ever going to be Mahomes? No. But I think when you put the pieces around him and put him with good coaching, I think he could be really successful. And you've already seen that in Detroit. Now, but then you go back to LA. So I think the Lions are set up. I do think there's a little bit of worry though that it's kind of top heavy, kind of like the Cowboys are going through right now, where you have three guys with Lamb, Parsons, and Prescott all being your big guys, but they can't really deliver. But it's not the same situation because I think that they have. I think that Jared Goff and those guys can deliver. Now, can they go back to the championship game and not blow it again? I don't know. It's going to be harder. But the NFC's kind of weak right now, kind of watered down. You don't know with every other division. But, him getting money, everybody's talking about Trevor Lawrence. Look, I like Trevor Lawrence a lot, and I've had it on my mind lately what I was going to say on here. I like him a lot. But I just wonder with him, and I go back to this with these quarterbacks come from these powerhouse programs, I think it's true, is they never had to face adversity, never had to go through the lumps and the struggles, kind of those calluses on the hands that kind of define who you are. And it's one of my knocks, I hope the Raiders have a good season, but if not, that they're going to take Carson Beck, I have a feeling, from Georgia. I like him, but I have the same reservations. Never really played from behind. He's kind of a flamethrower. If you can get if he can get a couple more pitches in that arsenal where it's a fastball and a sinker and all that stuff in his arm, it could be more deadly. I'm just not sold on it yet. I got to see more. But if I'm Jacksonville, I would not do it. I would not pay him $50 yet. Go far in the playoffs. You went to the divisional round a couple years ago. Had it down year last year. Go do it some more. That division's going to be tough, though. I think Tennessee, that's one thing I'm looking forward to. I'm a big Will Levis guy. I was prior to the draft. I know he's a little weird and eats a banana with the peel and puts mayonnaise in his coffee. But the guy's got talent, and I defend the kid. I watched him for 2 games a couple years ago. I said, that's it. I like him. I know his feel in the pocket isn't great, but I think that he's going to have a good year this year. I think the Colts are going to have a good year. That division's going to be tougher than it has been in the past. So I would not do that yet. That's one thing I would consider going into this offseason. Jordan Love getting money, I wouldn't do it yet. He had a great 8-game sample, but I got to see more. If he has another year where he strings it all together, then I think then we can talk, because Green Bay got lucky again. But they do it really, really well up there. And I saw Tua was going to get him money. I wouldn't do it. I don't know why everybody's fascinated with paying Tua. Okay, he's good. I'm not saying he's not. He's not a bum. But he has never won a playoff game. And you saw the play calling in that Chief playoff game. That coach is terrified of throwing in the goddamn cold. He's got a weak arm. That shit matters when it gets time to that December. The only way he could succeed is if he's got every goddamn playoff game down in Miami where it's beautiful, sunshine, and everything's great. I'm not bought in. So I just think, these quarterback contracts are crazy. I'm excited for the season. Some things to consider. Watch out for the Titans. I think they're going to be a better team than most people think. Watch out for... I think the Chargers are going to be better. I think the Chargers in a couple years going to Super Bowl. I really do. I know some people that are Chiefs fans and they say Chargers are going to be Chargers. I get that, but this is different with Harbaugh. He did it in San Francisco. He did it with the Chargers. It's a slow build for him, but I think he's going to do it. So I just want to hop on here, give my thoughts on what's been going on lately. I hope you guys have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. I know it's coming to a close, but you got to enjoy it while you can. And leave your comments and some suggestions below.